Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton. And this is my YouTube channel. Now, today I'm gonna rap to you about Xfinity on-demand internet tech support, part 1. Okay, I'm going to give you some secrets in which to help you out with Xfinity on-demand internet, okay, and their support. Now, recently I've been having some major issues with my internet using the Xfinity on-demand internet. Now, one thing that I found out is that the modems that you get on Xfinity from Boost Mobile are like 5 or 6 years old. They're the old modems that Xfinity used to use, and they sold them all to Boost Mobile when Boost wanted to get their own internet service program up and running. So sometimes you may have issues with your internet, and it's actually that old modem, because it's a one band, which means it's good for one person in like an apartment or maybe even a house in a particular area, okay? But if you have a lot of people using that internet, you really kind of need a 2-band internet, okay? And it's kind of windy out here, so I apologize if you're having a hard time hearing me. I apologize, because it is kind of windy out here. But as I was saying, the modems that Boost Mobile gives you for the Xfinity on-demand internet, which I use and I like it, are 5 or 6 years old. So some of the problems you may have may be your modem, okay? If it's not your modem, it could just be the card that's connected to your outlet in your apartment or your home. Okay, so believe it or not, some of those cards are bad. I had to have mine replaced, and they will affect the speed that you get. Now, internet Xfinity prepaid tech support. This particular video, if you need to rewatch it again, will be listed under my tech support section in my playlist, okay? And if you get something out of this video or any of my videos, I ask you to subscribe. I ask you to give it a thumbs up, all right? I ask you to comment, and if you want to, you can even buy me a cup of coffee. The link is below, okay? And don't send no more than $2 though. Coffee I drink don't cost more than that. All right, so anyway, as I was saying, if you want to, you can subscribe. All right, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Don't send no more than $2. You can comment below, and if you get a joy of any of my videos, not just this one, you can give me a thumbs up. Now, one thing that most people don't know about Xfinity is this. When you're calling Xfinity support, this is super important. In order to get a live person, you have to hit 0 twice. Even if you get a recording again, start talking again, wait till the recording stops and then hit 0 again. And then eventually it'll get you to a live person. Why do you want to get a live person? This is super important. All right. If you get a live person and they diagnose, put a diagnostics on your system virtually, which doesn't take long, okay, then if you call back a second time, they can credit you for any of the days that you had issues or that you missed. I would recommend you write down on a cue card or something on any days that you had issues or you missed work, okay, especially if you're work from home person. or if you had a major project we were working on and your internet messing up interfered with that. Okay. This is their protocol. If you do not talk to a live person and you call back, you call them, they don't have the permission to credit you or anything. So you at least have to call. You have to call a live person once, and then to get credited, you'll call back a second time. Okay, before your 7 days or your 45 days is up. And if you have Xfinity on demand, you know what I'm talking about. Then they can credit you for all the days that your system was acting up. Okay, and they can credit you, for the days you missed from work. And that's important because, like, if you want to make up those days, you're gonna need that internet. So I just want y'all to know that a lot of times they don't tell you this. I had to research and find this, but that's their protocol. And if you do not call the second time, if you do not call the first time and actually get a live person, then majority of the times they cannot refund you money for the days your internet was messing up. Credit you extra days for the days your internet was messing up. Okay, that's that their hands are tied. That's just their protocol, but they don't let you know that. I'm letting you know that. So make sure you call once and get a live person. I don't care how many times you hear the recording and do what the recording says. Nah, you get a live person, and then the second time you call before your internet is up, okay, just let them know you want to credit it. And like I said, write down the dates that you had interference with your internet. Okay, write those dates down, and then they can then credit you. Okay, and like 90% of the time they'll go ahead and credit you extra days for those days that you missed or you had interruption of some type. Okay, this is super important, and I hope this helps you out. Okay, this is a quick Xfinity on demand tech support bite from me, Dalton Roberts, to my subscribers and viewers out there, and I hope it helps you. And I, as my beautiful, faithful subscriber always say, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.